Hello, everybody, and welcome to a live reaction from MinnMax. MinnMax is a Patreon about games, friends, getting better. I am Ben Hansen from MinnMax. Thank you all for being here. This is a quick live reaction for the new trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's an overview trailer from Nintendo. They've revealed, you know, a fair amount of gameplay here and there in the run-up to release, because this thing's coming out on Friday. So it's coming out very quickly, but we're gonna watch this live. Let's talk about it in the chat, all that fun stuff. All right, we got the world. It's a lot of this green world. I'm curious to see some other environments. If this is just the first one, okay. It's fallish. That seems all right. It's interesting that they're focusing so much on the action, the fact that they're scary.
Long
I think
ago,
it's, hang on.
humans and Pokemon had not yet learned to coexist.
Hi, Hermes. Thanks for being here.
This land is the Hisui region.
Hisui. Don't forget how that's pronounced.
It will come to be known
Hisui.
as the Sinnoh region. And at this time, the ecology of its wild Pokemon remains
Graveler.
unknown.
All your friends are here.
Therefore, many people still fear Pokemon.
That's fun. I like scary Pokemon. I'm into that.
Jubilife Village.
I'm into that.
Where this story begins.
It's weird, just one town is all we've seen so far, right? That's where you're going to be getting your quests, then going out.
Your goal is to research the Pokemon of this region.
And slowly walk.
As a member of the Galaxy Expedition Team, an organization
Would it kill him to have a
dedicated
facial expression?
this land,
Just a little something.
You will strive to complete the first Pokédex in the region. Research begins at a base camp from which you'll embark on excursions.
Didn't Professor Roque come up with the first Pokédex? Am I misremembering this?
Pokeballs.
I love the weird zipper thing on there. Bidoof. Starting with Bidoof. Sarah Pazorski would be happy.
Not every Pokemon is so easy
Hello,
to
Arsenic.
catch.
Welcome to be here. Welcome to be here.
Such an event,
Sunny D. Hello. Welcome.
Challenge them to a battle. Command your Pokemon to weaken the opponent.
I'm pausing this for a second. Please forgive me. Sunny D jumps in here with a question. Very important question. We are officially announcing, as of today, that we are tackling Pokemon Legends Arceus for the deepest dive here at MinnMax. If you are not familiar with us, we are well known. We are known for our huge game club discussions, which create the best, most thorough discussion about games on the internet. We've tackled a ton of games. We just wrapped up Halo Infinite not too long ago, and so the next one is going to be Pokemon Legends Arceus. So it's a huge community game club. We would love for you to play the game along with us and then submit your thoughts so we can read them on the show. It's going to be on YouTube, but then also there's going to be the podcast version in the Patreon exclusive podcast feed at that $5 tier. But even if you support us on Patreon at patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's at the $2 tier, even at $2, even at the $2 tier, you can submit a comment and then we will read your comment on the show because we're looking for the smartest, most Pokemon experty take. Let's get the hive mind together to create the best, most thorough discussion about this game on the internet. So, okay, we'll continue this later.
And it should be easier to catch.
Yeah, Sunny D mentions first game clubs in Sun and Moon. We did do a game club for Sun and Moon back at Game Informer. Yeah, you can find that if you're curious. That was a fun time.
They may flee upon sensing your presence.
It's interesting. I think there's just going to be so much to talk about this game, just systemically. I mean, we're all fans of Game Freak and just talking about how they've changed this stuff up.
Some are much more
And maybe the story too. We'll talk about that.
If danger comes your way, run.
Run.
It's quite
Don't
the
stop
important
running.
research tip.
I love it. I love them focusing on this. It's going to be a lot of awkward rolling away from Pokemon.
Professor Laventon, a researcher on the Galaxy Expedition Team,
he's great at staring at books and wearing terrible hats.
Report back to the professor with any and all research, and the information will be entered into the Pokédex.
It's pretty Monster Hunter-y here, folks.
Including number caught and times you've seen it use moves.
Obviously, there's a lot of spoilers and leaks out there on the internet right now.
Such entries will
I haven't really looked into too much of that. We do have a good example of where the stopping point is, which I'll explain in a little bit for the deepest dive.
The central hub for your research is Jubilife Village. It's a great place to prepare for excursions.
Haircuts?
Visit the general store where you can purchase items with in-game currency. Or head to the Craftworks to craft using the
There you go,
materials you've
community.
gathered.
You can purchase items. How about that?
The Pokémon you've caught can be left
What?
at Pastures.
Ooh, I like that.
The Clothier and Hairdresser let you customize your clothing
Give
and
us that
your
stupid hat.
hairstyle
Give us
as
that
well.
stupid hat. The Untitled Wolf, do
When
you think you'll
feel
finish
like
this
it,
game?
head to the
Hell yeah.
photography
If you're
studio
going for
to
the
take
deepest
pictures
dive, we got
with
it.
your Pokémon.
And we've got to take a million shots for the
Jubilife
photography
Village
studio.
is also home to the headquarters of the Galaxy Expedition
They
Team.
love slow walking at this, don't they?
Alongside Commander Komodo and Captain Silene, you will carry out Pokémon research and survey missions. In doing so,
A
you
lot
will
of
grow
theories
as a
about
team
Professor
member
Roque.
and eventually
We'll talk about it in the
explore
deepest
new
dive, about
areas
the
of
first
region.
Pokedex and how it fits in, and if there are multiverses in the Pokemon world. Finally. Ah!
Certain Pokémon with special powers will allow you to ride them.
Like him just staring as you play your flute. Yeah, I'm curious how much they're holding
With
back.
the aid of your
Are you going to have
Pokémon,
more mounts and stuff
your
other than
research will
these? Because
take
they've
you
been
to
showing these for
greater
quite a
areas
while.
Of the region. Eventually, you will come to learn.
I love
about
Abra just in the
noble
corner
Pokémon,
floating.
Respected by the people of Hisui.
What the hell?
Frenzied by a mysterious power, these Pokémon will stand up against you.
Cleavor. Interesting.
For just such an occasion, special balms have been created to calm them.
Here, throw a
Dodge
bunch
powerful
of things at
attacks
his face.
and create opportunities to challenge it to Pokémon battles.
Okay. Remind me about Cleavor,
Quell
everybody.
the
This is going to be
noble
important.
Pokémon through various methods.
That's so funny. Just throwing the entire sack at him.
Vast lands
We got snow. Pretty barren looking.
and wild threats await you.
There's the greatest threat of all.
And what is the mythical Pokémon Arceus?
Still Pokemon cries. Your Arc phone is beeping.
The story of humans and
I'm curious
Pokémon
about that, yeah,
begins
agile and strong
right
stuff.
here in the Hisui region.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Pokémon Legends Arceus.
Available this Friday,
January
everybody.
28th on the Nintendo Switch system. Digital pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, there you go. Just in case you were curious. Yes. Okay, so for the deepest dive, our huge community game club, we'd love to have you share your wisdom about Pokemon with us for that. The first episode of the deepest dive on Pokemon Legends Arceus is going to be airing on Tuesday, February 1st. That's when we're going to be recording it. So we need your thoughts before then. So basically, over the weekend, you're going to be playing the game, then you can submit your thoughts on that Monday, and then we're going to be recording on February 1st, which is that Tuesday, and then we'll be releasing it publicly on that Wednesday, February 2nd. It'll be on the YouTube channel again, but it's probably going to be pretty long, a couple hours long, and so you can unlock the podcast version by supporting MinnMax over on Patreon. If you enjoy the game club format, the deepest dive format, we'd always appreciate the support over there on Patreon to keep the whole independent operation rolling here. We're not getting bought by Microsoft anytime soon, everybody. Somebody was asking about who's going to be on the panel for the deepest dive. Boy, am I excited to tell you. For the deepest dive for Pokemon Legends Arceus, we have Sarah Podzorski, Bidoof fan #1. We have Janet Garcia, Game Freak fan #1. And the third, most important one, I don't know, most important, don't tell anybody I said that. But it's Kelsey Lewin, the co-director of the Video Game History Foundation, who's been a guest on the MinnMax show several times in the past. She was on the deepest dive for Animal Crossing along with Sarah. So it'll be nice to have her historical expert knowledge on Pokemon Legends Arceus. So thank you so much, everybody. We hope you join along for our huge community game club called The Deepest Dive. Just subscribe to MinnMax's YouTube channel and it'll pop up in your feed, next week, I guess. So it should be a fun time. All right, thanks so much, everybody. Ooh, people are excited about the lineup. People are excited about Kelsey. There's going to be a lot of Pokemon knowledge to dish out, including the community's input. It's going to be fantastic. So we hope to see you there. Throw a subscribe our way, and we'll see you next week with the deepest dive on Pokemon Legends Arceus. Because, this big of a shakeup for Pokemon doesn't come along too often. So let's really celebrate it together. All right, thanks so much, everybody. Bye.